Previously on the Callie Rose Experience. Woo! Hello, and welcome back to the Callie Rose Experience. Today, my friends, I took on a task that I was not sure that I would be able to complete. For Christmas, me and my husband purchased a TV stand with a fireplace that was put in it that weighed a lot. I could not lift this thing by myself, even if I was not fresh out of surgery. My husband had to come home from work and help me carry this thing in the house. So, myself decided that I was going to put this together by myself because we are having a party on Christmas, and I wanted it to be complete. So I looked through the tools and gathered everything that I needed, and then when I plugged in my drill, I realized that it did not work. I cleaned off my table, my dining room table, so that I could utilize that as my workbench because I was doing a two-man job as one person, as always. So I got out the instructions and I followed the instructions to the T. Instructions are there for a reason, guys. Please be sure to use them. It will make life a lot easier. What I found out today. So I gathered everything and I began to put all the pieces together. While I was working diligently, I did have help from Nola along the way, helping me with just pieces and handing me screws because I always want to make her feel included. So I got done with the first page and then I felt motivation to keep going, as you can see. I cannot lie, there was times during this process today that I did feel like giving up. There was a reason that they asked you to have a drill because at the end, my hands were raw and red from doing all of this twisting with the screwdriver. But I did finish it. It took me about 2.5 hours. And like I said, as I just kept going, I just began to feel very motivated. I just worked and I followed the instructions and I asked for help if I needed it from my little Nola. At this point, I had finished assembling the bottom of the TV stand and I was ready to go. Then I began to assemble the sides of the TV stand, which would be the base of it all. And once I got that together, I felt like a champ. Woohoo! Go ahead, Deanna. But you still have a long way to go. So I flipped it over and continued to work on it. I got the middle done. Woo, y'all. I can't lie, this was a task, but I'm not a quitter. I moved everything around. That is the top of the TV stand that I had put together and then called for the fireplace. This was hard to get in because you had to make sure that all the screws were tightened and my fat hands could not fit in between there. Luckily, I did find a screwdriver that had a magnetic end and I was able to get those screws inside of those little spaces. Thank you very much to whoever created this because it was not created for me. And as you can see, I finished. I put the doors on and then I went ahead and put the shelves on the inside of that. And I had help moving it. I know, you did it, girl. I still had to move the house around in order to get it to fit where it needed to go without being on the carpet because it gets hot, so I did not want to cause a fire hazard. Then Mr. Frank came over and bought us our Christmas gift, which made it feel like a reward for something that I can't have, at least at this moment. And as you can see, this was such a great ambiance for my house and for my kids, and it was worth it. Nola wanted to open the candy, but we literally just put it under the Christmas tree for Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great day. Vlogmas Day 23. I do just want to take the time to remember my Moochie. Merry Christmas.